Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I thought, it might be a good idea just to show people how do I start my day here. So I log in, I'm in the garage, and first thing I do, because I don't want to forget, is go get the old free war chest and see what the heck we're going to get. Usually we get a booster of some kind. Or sometimes you get the 2 of each consumable. I got a gazillion of those Hull Patch kits because I never use them. But hey, that's the thing. A random action, and we'll just, start the conversation here. Okay, next thing I want to do, I guess, is just go to the profile. I'm going to check on what I did, the last time I played the game. Erlenberg Weasel victory. Well, turns out this was the MVP video that I made and published yesterday. So if you want to see the results of this game, go check out my videos. It's the most recent game that I published. I was doing this to finish off a long haul. So doing stuff Scorpion, did another Scorpion, Mountain Pass Weasel. That was a good one, 82,000 silver, can't complain. A killer Scorpion game apparently, because I got about almost 80,000 into Scorpion. What happened in that game? I don't remember. 3,500 plus. My team lost, but I'm pretty sure I was number 1. No, number 2. Still good. Weasel, 180 grand at Fred Vang. That was pretty good. Oh yeah, it was another monster game, really. Another number 2. Definitely take that. Can't complain. Airfield Scorpion. We won that, but I lost money, so it wasn't that great of a game. 179,000 in a Weasel. What happened here? Westfield, we lost. Oh yeah, that was the game I had a monster game, 7,000 damage, but we lost. Now, well, things happen. Had a bunch of guys, look at these guys did great as well. This was like a really close match though. So this is one of those few matches where it's super close all the way, but someone wins and someone loses. I mean, this guy, 8,000 plus combined, all 5,000 combined. Another 88,400 combined. This guy 5,800 combined total. I don't know how this guy got up there. I guess he was just, got the bonus for being the bottom of the barrel. And now these guys all did inferior. But geez, our top 6 guys were awesome. Hey, sometimes the other team just plays better. Great Wall, that was the Scorpion, got a victory, that's good. Rozenyai, Scorpion, made some money, no big deal. And that was to complete my long haul, which turned out to be not really much of anything, to be honest with you. All right, here we go. And we'll see what happened in the long haul. And that was, ta-da, basic stuff, 150 gold, 1,000 free XP, and 50,000 silver. And that's the free chest right there. So now, what do we do? Well, we gotta go look at stuff. Challenges, what's going on here? Now, I'm doing a contract, but I'm not really doing this contract. And that contract is the Czechoslovakian tank. I don't even care about it. The only thing that's valuable to me in this contract is the fact that I earned 3 days of free premium. I would normally switch to the Tusk or to the Centrifuge, but I've already done those contracts back in the past, and so I can't redo them. In the old days, you used to be able to redo contracts, but not now, so whenever this current contract expires in 7 days, bammo, I'll get and do another one. I don't do contracts anymore. I just bleed them for 3 days and go off and do another contract for 3 days, etc., etc. So that simplifies matters. Oh, we'll check on commanders. Now, I check on the commanders just to see my situation. Obviously, I know the situation, but I'm just going to show you what it's like so that whenever like I have commanders in various stages of being advanced, you'll see it. So we're going to go here. I hit the Y button on Xbox or triangle on PlayStation. Here's what I have for one skill commanders. I have just this one Egyptian seer. There we go. Just one of those that came from a commander's war chest. Actually, it's funny. I'll show you all my 2s, all my 3s, all my 4s. I don't have any of those. All I have is one skill commander. I'm like, I don't know. I might keep her, I might not. I just haven't decided. So how did I get this? Everything I have with 146 commanders, 145 of those are they're all 5 skills or above. And the way I do that is the 38H. Now this guy's got 5 skills, as you can see, Ravenous Rolf. So let's go look at this guy. Whoops, wrong one. Let's go here, commanders. Check out his skills. Now, this will help you. Actually, I had built this guy up and I swapped him off because another commander, I had the binoculars. And so what I want to do is I want to add, when I'm building commanders in this 38H, this is number 1. This is number 2. Number 3 is normally Born Leader, which is missing. So that's what this guy needs. He needs a Born Leader. So number 3 would be Born Leader, which was going to go here. Number 4, depending on what I'm doing, if I'm going to go forward with this commander, I'm not going to use steady aim. I'll get something else like a binoculars, or I might go for, a rapid aim for faster turret rotation, because the 38H has I want to see it has like a 35 standard accuracy, right? 33. No, 33 with, it's 38 by itself, which is actually not terrible for a 38H. Most of your shots in a 38H tend to come 200 meters or closer. So you can roll with a .38 for a long time if you're really good at your shots. So I'll do that. And I'll delay adding the steady aim until I'm ready to transfer this to another tank, which could use a more refined accuracy. But this was on a different tank, and I decided I would take the regular one that I had, which was Quick Learner, Rapid Reload, Armor Angling, and that one had Born Leader and then Steady Aim. Switched it off to that tank, and I got this one because I'm going to add the Born Leader here in 240,000. So what I'll do is I'll use commander boosters like this, ×8 commander booster, because I can score potentially some really nice returns. I have gotten in 38H over 100 grand in one game. You got to have the right, luck factor, etc., traffic pattern, the way it goes. So just checking on commanders to make sure. I don't really have any projects for commanders today, but since we're here, I thought I would mention it to you, show you what goes on, etc., etc. What I'm going to do now is look at my commanders in my long haul tanks. So where's my long haul tanks? These are some goofy stuff here. All right, let's try this. Clear out all those filters. All right, one of the main long haul tanks, Sexton Artillery. So this guy's doing pretty good on commander. So here's the dealio. I look at this and I go, well, I got basically 240 grand to get the next skill, which on this guy, I would definitely add in this spot here a binocular. All right, we'd add binoculars here. So 240,000. Now the average game is usually a little bit higher than 5,000, but I'm just going to say 5,000 to keep the numbers round. Okay, so with 240,000 at 5,000 a game, 20 games will get me 100 grand. 20 more games, meaning 40 games, will get me 200,000, and then another 8 games will get me 40,000. So it'll be 20 in 28 games, which is, you know, a little bit less than half of a long haul score. Bammo, I'll get another skill for my commander. So that one's in, you know, reasonable skill acquisition in one long haul. I'll get another skill in this guy for sure. Now, what else do we have? Long haul stuff. I can use Martyr 38T. Sometimes I do that. This guy's not close to a skill because he's on the last one, as you can see here. This guy's got 8. So he'll get a 9th one sometime this year. Who knows? It does. There's no pressure because there's not anything that's really sticking out. Binoculars would be nice. So that's probably what I'll put on here. So this guy, yeah, I might play some. It just, if someone wants to work on a contract, one of my friends, because some of them have some tier 4 contract stuff, well, then I'll go and back them up, help them with their contract work while getting long haul missions in this guy. All right. So that's why this is a long haul tank. And if I feel like it, I'll just do it. Same thing here. A32. You know, it's one of those things. Another good long haul tank, potentially. Just depends how I'm feeling. Killer long haul tank, Thresher. Thresher will generate for me probably about 3,500 plus for an average game. You know, sometimes, you know, higher, obviously. Sometimes lower if you get bad luck. But, so what are we doing here? Let's look at the commander. Commander, we are just over 100,000, 103,500 basically. So this one is, again, is about the same as the other, about 3,500 a game. So that means 30 games would get me, at 3,500, would get me 1,000, 105,000. Well, that's more. So 30 games, I'd have this new commander skill here. And that could be, you know, for another tank. What I would do is I would get this skill and then transfer it to another tank, well, like this icebreaker, to make it a 6. And this guy doesn't need to be there, but that's okay. Here we go. I would just transfer it to a random 5 commander and then take this 5 and do it's the same as this 5. And then do the same thing. While I'm earning long hauls, I'm building commanders, because I don't want to go and just do commanders because it's super boring. You want to build up a fleet of personal favorites for commander long hauls and use those to build stuff. Locust is another long haul building tank. If I want to use that, I can do that because they'll do it. You can do a long haul mission super fast in a Locust. We're going to switch to Cold War, same story. Now this guy has got 8 skills. So we're looking here. I took my 9 skill guy out because this one gets around 5 grand a game as well, sometimes more, depending on damage. And as you can see, I've been working on this guy for a while. I decided this guy was like an 8 skill commander, close to $1 million. So I built him up. Now this guy is 90,000 away. So that's like 18 games. Kablamo, 9th skill. I already had a 9 skill commander in this tank. I took it out so I could use this to work on long hauls and build a commander. So when this guy's done, you know, I'll have finished another commander skill. And now I'm going to show you here. Let's see, what do we have in the 8s? So I have 17 8s, including the guy you just looked at. So it's like, okay, you know, this guy's just got his 8th skill. He's low in the 8, also low, a little low. None of these guys are really super far. This one's getting something. Same thing. This is my Girls und Panzer tank. See, they're just real solid for different use of different stuff. You know, Pharaoh's Fury, Halloween tank, etc. So, you know, Weasel, I'm doing the same thing in the Weasel, building this guy up, making long hauls sometimes, you know, anywhere from 25 to 35%, I'm not sure. But this is what they're for. Well, let's do this. Let's reset it to normal. Okay. So, this is a big long haul maker. Armadillo is good. I've done long hauls in this, but they're not as fast as the 101 is just a killer for me. And you're going to have, everybody has their own favorites. This was a tank I got from Tanks for Free Experience. You know, pretty solid. You know, has 5 rockets. You know, I wasn't going to pay for whatever, 10,000, whatever it was. But Tanks for Free Experience, the 62 M1 is okay. A Bandit's a good tank, but it's just a medium. It's all right. Again, if I'm helping guys or if I'm working on medium contract stuff, okay. Warden, a fun tank. Not really good for long hauls. Rock Crawler, great fun tank. You know, slow as dirt, but it has a monster gun, so it's pretty fun. So that's basically the long haul business that you're seeing. Now, my season, I got challenges. Girls und Panzer, I got that all done, etc. You know, this is a long haul here. As you can see, I did one long haul and I could do one more this week, but I'm kind of busy today, so it's not going to happen. But that's all right. This is the points for the event you saw here. As you can see, we're closing in. 10 million to go to get the commander boosters, the 6 times the 6 of the times 6 commander boosters. So that's what's going on in the challenge. Nothing for me. Season has been completed for me a long time ago, a couple of weeks anyway. So that's okay. Nothing going on there. We checked out commanders, checked out tank. I mean, we haven't checked out tanks. I don't need to check out tanks really. There's nothing going on here. I can tell myself. So there's really nothing to do there. So that's basically what I would do. Now, most of the time, I'll have a commander that's in some stage of working, and so I'd go back and probably do 38H. Because it's like nobody's here. I'm by myself. So I would just go and take 38H, go out there, roll some matches, you know, 2, 3, 4, however many. If I want to do 10 in a day because I'm crazy, okay, I could do that. But basically, usually 2 or 3, whatever, you know, whatever feels good, or whatever will get me one skill, and then I'll usually quit if I get a skill. So if doing 3 or 4 matches will get me close, then I'll just probably, you know, continue it and finish it off. That's how I would get to 10 normally. Because normally I'll just do a handful of matches, get, you know, make progress. But I don't want to make it something that's killing me. You know, I don't want to have a ton of guys to work on, because it gets real old doing the same thing all the time. So you want to be smart about it. You know, if I want to play some goof-off matches, I got plenty of goof-off tanks. You know, this is Girls und Panzer. But Weasel is a good goof-off tank for me. So I play Weasel sometimes when I'm goofing off. So basically, this is kind of the pattern of how my day will start. Tomorrow will be a new week, so we might have something new that comes up, and that would obviously alter what's going on. But this was a real standard kind of a Monday thing. So just to give you an idea of what kind of boring stuff that I do. So hopefully you learned something here. It might help you. Hopefully you like the video. If you do, leave a like for it. Tell your friends. Maybe this will help them if you've got some newer players, to give them ideas of things to look at and what have you. My controller batteries are low. I better recharge those. So I'm headed out anyway. So it's great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you guys again in another video. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow if there's something new on Tuesday. Adios. 9-9. Auf Wiedersehen. Ja, das ist richtig.